And something that small can help so many people. And I think that's great. There's just so many wayward kids that have so much, excuse my language, shit going on in their life, that if a little welcome home character makes them happy, then it keeps them alive? Hell yeah. Like, draw fan art, make OCs, write fan fiction, I don't know. Obviously within reason, but I'm talking about the people who do it, you know, in a good way. Just good comes from everything. I don't know. I think that without a lot of these medias, a lot of people would be lost. So it's my passion to... I'm not gonna start my own thing, but it is my passion to join a team of people making a video game, or I mean, mostly video games for me, because I don't know, I like video games. But, you know, movies, TV shows, anything like that, really. I think it's very important to have characters. It doesn't matter if they're fictional. I mean, yes, that's the point. Fictional because it's not real life, because you're trying to avoid real life because it sucks. I don't know. And it doesn't always suck. It can always... Okay. I don't disappear into Pokemon as much as I used to because my life got better. But you know what? Me surviving as a child, disappearing into Pokemon, only thinking about Pokemon pretty much 24/7. If that makes my life better, then that's a good thing. You know, I grow out of it. I still love Pokemon, but I'm not so... I don't know. I don't do roleplay anymore. You know, I'm not as... Me as a child was way more involved in it, I guess. Basically what I'm trying to say of this very long tangent is that characters and media are important, and it doesn't matter where it comes from, although... I mean, I'm being general here. For the most part, all the stuff that I've seen has been good stuff that's helped a lot of people. And I know people have a lot of opinions, and I'm gonna say, don't know anything about any of these things that I've mentioned. I just know that they have big fandoms, and I know that they help a lot of kids, they help a lot of neurodivergent people, they help a lot of LGBTQA, you know, they help a lot of people. Exactly, the bad is always the smallest fraction. That's just how it is. I don't know. Everything has good attached to it, I think. Especially when it comes to media that people use to help themselves. You know, another example of this is Kieran from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Okay, so me personally, I'm not a fan of Kieran, but a lot of people love him. And a lot of people love him because he's relatable. Which brings me to another point. If someone can see themselves in a character... Yeah, exactly, you love Kieran. I don't want to spoil too much because some people are still playing the game, but Kieran goes through an arc where he struggles with his mental health. And if somebody is playing the game and they see Kieran struggling and overcoming his you know, the stuff that's happening to him, they can be like, holy crap, I can also overcome that, and also, I'm not the only one, and I can relate to this character. I think it's really important to see yourself in a character, especially when you're doing soul searching, especially when you're trying to figure out your gender, sexuality, trying to figure out who you are, or just need someone to relate to. I think that's amazing. And like I said, I don't really like Kieran, but that's because he's not me. And I know that he is a lot of people out there. He's very similar to a lot of people out there, going through their own stuff, and it helps them, and that's beautiful. And just because I don't like a character doesn't mean he isn't needed. I definitely think he's needed in the plot as a character. His whole arc is needed. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to get at here. It's beautiful how a single character can help so many people in so many ways. Like, I don't know who designed Kieran. I haven't looked it up. But I wonder if they know how many people they've helped by creating this little dude. See, exactly. Marvel Loki was very important to Arrow. Yeah, exactly. See? I remember that. I watched a little bit of the Loki TV show. That's another thing, though. You can come from anywhere. It doesn't just have to be a video game. Oh gosh. I mean, I always tend to gravitate towards the characters that are like melee Pokemon. You know what? I love melee Pokemon so much, I'm gonna show you. Look at this. I mean, I could have showed you the other guy, but I'm not going to. If there were no pretty men in Pokemon, I probably would never have figured out what kind of man I wanted to be when I was just a baby trans egg. I mean, not the same personality as him, although I think his personality is very funny. A lot of people don't like Melly because he's annoying. I'm gonna be honest. I love characters like that. They're so freaking funny. Some issues with some parts of the show. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I watched the whole thing. But see, this really extremely feminine man that you would almost mistake him for a woman at first sight. If I hadn't told you what his pronouns were, you might have thought otherwise. This is the kind of character that I would project onto as I was finding myself as a baby trans person. And so, characters of all shapes and sizes are very important, I think. All in all, I hope to create characters like that to help people, really. It's what I want to do, that's why I do concept art. The only reason why I prefer video games is because I'm a video game player, and also because all of my favorite characters came from video games. I don't really watch shows. Well, okay, I watched one show. It was really good. But I'm not talking about that today. I'm very fascinated in fictional characters and how much they can help someone. And yeah. It's the end of that tangent, really. The Garchomp hunt is cursed. Oh no. Yep, we're I don't think YouTube can see the chat. Someone in chat is trying to soft reset for a shiny alpha Garchomp on Legends Arceus. And if no one knows what that is, basically trying to find a really, really, really rare Pokemon. And they keep getting different rare Pokemon that show up instead of Gibbles. You're gonna have research level 10 on the Gibble at this point. The beauty of Pokemon, searching for rare stuff and spending days of your life trying to find this one rare Pokemon. It's worth it though. It's worth it in the end. It's kind of hard to explain if you're not a Pokemon player. It's rewarding, I guess. You know, the harder the task is, the more rewarding it is. You'll get it eventually. It's not impossible, so you'll get it soon. actually don't know if that claw would pop out here. Well, maybe a little bit. I'll just do that. I'm thinking about Kieran Pokemon. I cannot wait to start Exocolonist because I had just a tiny taste of the characters they made in that game, and holy badoli, I can tell. There's some good ones in there. They're all probably really good. I just only saw like 2 of them. One of them is Girl Scientist and the other one is Long-Haired Man. So you can tell that I have my, you know, choosing who to marry might be a little hard for me. Which one should I go for first? Should I marry the science lady who is grumpy and like Mateo, for people who know who Mateo is, or the long-haired man who makes me laugh every time I think about him? I actually don't know what this... I'm torn about this claw. What, like... I'm gonna have to do it this way. And then of course, you know me, I have to make characters for every single piece of media that I consume. Almost. I didn't make an Egretzko character. But I enjoyed Egretzko. It's good. It's good. Good show. It's a good anime. I can't even. I guess this? Yeah, I was about to ask how do I draw this claw, but I guess I'm the one with the pen, so. I think I'll just pop up. I didn't realize that we've been going for 2.5 hours. Holy guacamole, am I not tired today? Well, I'm gonna keep going because I can. No wonder so many people have been showing up, disappearing, showing up, disappearing. I've been on here for days. It's probably not days for like a seasoned streamer, but it's days for me. Usually my streams are only like an hour. Good luck on the Garchomp. I like Garchomp. Garchomp is good. I have the long sleeve shirt from Pokemon Center with Cynthia and Garchomp, and it's on the back of my door. I can see her right now because my door is visible to where I'm sitting. I got it for my birthday one year as a gift to myself, along with this little Luxray that's on my desk. I have a little Luxray plush. I have a Palkia plush from my friend Arrow. Thank you. I have a little Garchomp plush from my friend Nemo, who's not here. Thank you. And I have this Luxray plush that's from me. You could tell that I liked Pokemon if you saw my room. I'll not be doing a room tour, but you can just imagine. If I told you that Pokemon got me through my rough patches in life, you can imagine that 99% of my room is Pokemon. I was going to collect my original team in plush form because they very kindly released every single Sinnoh Pokemon as a plush for Legends Arceus. So I only have 3. Technically, I don't know if I'll keep going, but I have Palkia, Garchomp, and Luxray, and the other 3 would be Uxie, Torterra, and Drifblim, which all 6 of these Pokemon have Sitting Cuties, which are the same same plush line, I guess. So they're all small and they all sit. As you can assume that that's what they would do if they're called sitting cuties. What the heck? Did I just merge him with the sketch? Okay, that's not happening today, thank you. There you go, you have the Lucario one. There, we're good, we're good. I think they re-released the Sitting Cuties for Kalos because ZA is coming out. Like I said, Kalos is the one I have the most memories with, but I don't know if I'll be collecting my Kalos team. I have I call it Yveltal. I think it's actually pronounced Yveltal. But I have one of those up there, and he wears a Team Flare necklace. That's my homage to Kalos. My Kalos days. And then I have a Terastal Terapagos on my bed. She is the size of my cat. She's freaking huge. And that's my homage to Paldea, which is my other favorite. Also because I really love Terapagos. I think I'm gonna do that for the claws. I don't think I'm gonna bob in more. Let me see. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, I need to add paws. Does he have paw pads? Can I draw little paw pads? Oh my gosh. Yes! Paws! Just gonna be like that. Pew. Pew. Now I have the tornado stuck in my head again. Everybody should listen to it because it's cool. It's a good song. It's a very good song. Yeah, put it down a little bit. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Okay. Okay, now we have the lines. Yep. Whew, excuse me. Check in the ref. Yep, that's good. Delete the sketch. Bye. Alright, here we go. This part I like to, I think I mentioned this earlier, but I like to thicken the lines under the chin and just where it would be shaded, I guess? It's just like the line weight. I don't really know how line weight works, I'm gonna be honest. I just do it where it looks good. But I think when I was taught in school, they were like, you should do it where only on one side. So you just gotta pick a side, really. And it's usually the bottom, but it doesn't have to be the bottom, because my concept art teacher always said that there technically are art rules, but it's more artsy of you to break the rules. I don't know, I agree with that. Art shouldn't really be technical. I used to not like doing realism in school, which is like, some people really do enjoy realism, I don't know. It's a good thing. I don't like being too technical. I don't draw anything that would require me to be very technical. Other than props, I guess. But even then, I draw like fantasy props, freaking sci-fi props, like, I don't know. Sci-fi fantasy props even, so it's not like super realistic. You just have to have fun with it. That's the most important part. It doesn't really matter what it looks like. Like this hand isn't perfect anatomy, but I don't care. It looks good to me. And you get better as you keep going. So, I mean, really, it's 10 o'clock. 2.5 hours, everybody. 2.5 hours. I'm almost done. I still don't feel tired though. This is a crazy night. Here we go. I'm gonna show you something really, really. Don't laugh at your old art. Don't laugh at your old art. Be nice to yourself. I'm not laughing at it, because I love baby me so much. We're gonna use Mateo as an example, so everybody knows who Mateo is now, sort of. Probably seeing him for the first time. Anyways, this is not my character, this is not Mateo. This is a drawing that I did for a friend. It was a commission back in 2023, I think, or something? 2022? It's really old. Anyways, humans are one of the last things they learned how to draw. So this guy's like one of the first humans I drew, kind of. I drew a little bit before this, whatever. This is a human now. So, you know, you get better. You kind of just learn. You learn as you draw more. I mean, studying definitely makes it go faster, but I didn't always study. I only really started studying when it came to school time. Like, even if you look at this snow leopard that I drew for bestie Aaron, I freaking love Aaron. Anyways, I'm pretty sure he'll watch this video at some point, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, this one is not actually that old. It looks pretty good. This is also a commission from like a couple years ago. This is what I've done recently. You learn the more you draw. You can study to speed it up, but ultimately, if you're drawing every day, even if you draw, I don't know, every week, you're still gonna improve. And you're not gonna notice it at first, but you will notice it when you look back. I think it's just important to just not give up. What is this line? What layer is this line on? Oh well. We get a random line today. That's okay. That's normal. I'm almost done for today. I'm finally starting to feel tired. Just going to fix up this. Well, I'm going to finish the line art, and then we'll be ready to go to color this on Thursday. So if anybody wants to come back for Thursday, we'll be coloring. And then next week, I don't know what I'm gonna work on next week, but I'll figure it out. I can't usually tell you because I change it up last minute a lot. I was gonna do schoolwork today instead of this, but I didn't want to do schoolwork, so I switched it last minute to this. So I usually can't tell you what I'm gonna do next unless it's later in the same week. It's just how I am. I go by feel. If I want to sketch the Grim, I will sketch the Grim. If I want to do homework, I will do homework.